Hey, sports fans, welcome back. It's been a long time since I have done a 3-minute AD, but it's time to start bringing them back, basically because there's just such an influx of new ADs. And please forgive my voice. Coming off of doing a lot of talking, as some of you know me may know, I like to talk, and my voice is suffering a little bit from it. But anyway, today we're going to talk about toolkits. And again, those of you that know me, I love movies. So my famous toolkit analogy is go back to Fast Times at Ridgemont High, where they wrecked Jefferson's car, and Spicoli says to his friend, my uncle's got a great set of tools, and we can fix this. And what does it ultimately do? They ultimately can't fix the car, obviously, and Jefferson gets ticked off, and they win a football game. But it's neither here nor there when it comes to the toolkits that we keep saying we offer you as ADs. Now, certainly the NYS AAA has a toolkit that we've had in development for a long time. There's a one-page toolkit that we have. I know several states have toolkits. We like to use that analogy for someone. But when we give a toolkit to an athletic director, we really have to know that what we're giving them is the proper context of what they need to apply to their job. And that becomes problematic in certain cases because a lot of the things that we put in those toolkits are things that we do in our situation. So I go back to the other analogy I had when I saw Bo Schembechler, the old Michigan football coach, tell all these young football coaches back in 1976 that in order to be successful, you have to film your Wednesday practice. And all these high school coaches are sitting in the room going, we can barely get game films in 1976. It's a little different. So when we put toolkits together, it's important that we understand that anything that we're putting in that toolkit is going to be looked at by someone to say, wow, this is a great idea. Let's see how it applies. Before we do anything, what we have to know is we have to know ourselves. We have to know our school situation. And we're rolling out our new course in Indianapolis this coming weekend, and it's about change. So think about anything in the toolkit is probably going to inspire some type of change within your district or within your department or within your situation. So when you look at these tools, make sure that you can apply certain things. Truth be told, we steal everything. Every good idea that we have is somehow stolen. And once we start to apply it to our situation, we could take 10 different tools and fit it into one job if we need to. Remember, there's not one tool that fits all. And I say to people that are doing presentations, we need to stay away from showing them what we do really, really well, because it's what we do well in our situation. It may not fit yours. It might. There's always that chance that it could. But look at the toolkits, take what you need out of the toolkits and apply it to your situation. And then when you go to change something, make sure you touch all the bases before you make any kinds of change. So we had a couple of good movie analogies. I had a Bo Schembechler story to tell. It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to having more information as we go along. Certainly, if you guys are NYS AAA members, you can download our app just by scanning the QR code there. It has now been updated with our new staff and our new people. Congratulations to a couple of our ADs that just received certification, and congratulations to everyone across the country that's getting certification. We had a little speed bump here in New York with it, and we'll be dealing with it as we go along to try to get mandatory certification pushed. And really, that should be what we all work for, is to have mandatory certification for all athletic administrators in the United States and countries across the world pushed. So anyway, this is Jim for the 3-minute AD. I wish you all the best. I appreciate you coming on and listening today. And again, it's good to be back. And maybe at some point we'll get the podcast going again too. So God bless you all. Have a great fall season, and we'll talk soon.